At the age of 28, I was living a normal life, running 15 flights of stairs a day, eating healthy. Then I got sick, and we thought it was the flu, but it turned out that none of the antibiotics that they gave me were working. So I went to the doctor, and they said, let's do some blood work. When the blood work came back, it showed that I had had seizures in my sleep, and at the time I was living alone. So I went for an MRI, and the MRI showed that I had a 7-centimeter brain tumor on my frontal lobe. I then was told to go to Vanderbilt. When I went to Vanderbilt, they said that the tumor may or may not be malignant, but I needed to get it out as soon as possible. With God's grace and praying friends and family, I decided to go ahead for the next appointment and get the surgery done. Once the surgery was done, I had people praying and we were worshiping God as I went into surgery. The surgery was like I was going for a day at the park. I was not nervous or scared at all because I knew I had God's grace. After the surgery was done, the doctors came down and told my parents that they had seen a miracle because I was told I would probably be paralyzed and never talk or walk again. But I was talking and walking right after the surgery, and I left 2 days after the hospital. After a couple of weeks, they told me that it was malignant and I had stage 3 brain cancer. With the stage 3 brain cancer, I would do the chemo pill and radiation for 6 weeks and then chemo for a year. I had very little sickness with the chemo pill. I did lose my hair within 3 weeks of radiation, which was probably the hardest part for me due to the fact that there's nothing you can do about it. They also thought that me not having very much sickness with the cancer pill was a miracle from God. After that, I believe that my brain tumor has been the biggest blessing in my life because I was single at the time. I was able to move back to Huntsville, Alabama to live with my family. I ended up getting married through the process, and now we have a very healthy baby boy. So my Jesus has been my healer.